I think over the last 5 games, the IceHogs have scored at least 4 goals per game. Is it the addition of Cini and Phillips that's really helping the offense take off, or is it something else that's kind of clicking right now?
Yeah, those guys have helped for sure. Gust has helped, and there's a lot of guys that are pulling on the rope offensively. So I think that, but when you have that guy, the guys have been around a little bit and have put points up at this level, it definitely helps and helps the young guys and helps the whole group for sure. But I think it's been collectively, yeah.
What did Weeks show you over the weekend with his play? Huh?
I thought he was really good. Demeanor in net, calm, presence in net, big. I thought he was really good.
What's it say about the depth at the goaltender position in this organization? Because a lot of guys have been leaned on already up above and down here.
Yeah, I think it speaks volume, right? I mean, I think if you look what Arvid did up there and has been done, and even Wellesley coming in, and Wellesley down there here for us, and now Weeksy here, and yeah, it's been really good.
Is Arvid? He comes across to me as a mature young man. Do you think he's ready, if need be, to stay at that level, that he could handle it up at the NHL?
Yeah, I think his demeanor is really calm, and I think he's poised and he's calm, and I think when you have that demeanor, I think that's a recipe for success at any level.
Is Stauber back and ready to roll this weekend?
Yeah, he's cleared and ready to play.
Does he need time to maybe get his legs back, or do you feel like he's already accomplished that through practicing?
Hard to tell. I mean, I think practice is one thing, but it transfers the game, you never know. So we'll see how the next couple of practices here go, and then we'll make decisions from there.
This early in the year, when you play Texas for the first time, how much attention do you pay to what they're doing strategically, or are you still just worried about what we're doing on our end?
Definitely a combination. We got to look at what they're doing for sure. We end up playing the same teams a lot, but you definitely, these first couple of games, you want to see what they're doing in certain areas of the ice and certain situations and games, and try to exploit that. And at the same time, big focus on what we're doing as well.
Every time I come to practice, Reichel, it seems like the last guy off the ice. What can you say about the work ethic that young man has?
Yeah, it's good. I mean, I think he's really turning into be a pro here this year and learning how to, and helping those older guys around that see how they do things, I think is helping him.
How do you feel about being back on the road for the first time in a few weeks?
Bittersweet, right? We like it here at home for sure. I thought the crowd was great. I thought last weekend taking 3 out of 4. Could have been 4, but we got 3 out of 4. It was positive, but we'll try to enjoy some Texas weather here.
Texas, one of your favorite road trips? What's your favorite AHL destination when you got to hit the road?
That's a great question. Yeah, it's definitely up there. I like Texas.
Looking forward to kind of the games ahead in Texas, you look on paper, you see these two teams, their top performers offensively, very similar on paper to points and games played and things like that. And then they have the added bonus of having that NHL experience in net for them, depending on who they play this weekend. What do you think is really going to give the IceHogs that edge in performance? We've seen that we have that consistency with scoring now. We've seen the defense really perform well. What do you think is going to give us that edge over a team that looks pretty comparable to us on paper? Yeah,
it's a really good question. I think the details of the game and how, the little things, the habits, and making sure that pucks, that we're managing our puck well, and making sure we're staying out of the box, and all those little things that really add up to the total sum in the end of the game.